Hello, and welcome back to part 3 of trying not to die stupidly in the long dark. Um, it's halfway through the day because there was a blizzard, so I spent a bit of time sorting some stuff out, dropped the coat, bit of food, some water, dumped some stuff in the trunk over there. It was a bit jerky, sorry. And I'm going to go off, and I said at the end of the last episode I was going to go up to the mine and through into Coastal Highway. I've been thinking about that. There are still a few more places I can check for the stuff that I need. So I'm heading off to them in the hope of finding a sleeping bag, hacksaw, hammer. I think they're the main things. And I'm probably going to end up going through... Oh, there's a card I didn't notice. Why have I never noticed them before? I'm probably going to end up going through the dam, cutting through ravine and going into Coastal Highway that way and heading off to, hopefully with a camera, to craft some arrowheads in not Bleak Inlet, Desolation Point. So let's get on with it and see what happens. Let's get a move on. I haven't got as much time as I would have liked. Nice day, but it started off as a horrible blizzard, as I said. So we're going to cut off through the country here, up to a cave that's up towards the back of that bit of the map. Cut through what will eventually become cougar territory, probably through that area, to the fishing hole where there's a hut. Sometimes you find stuff in there, and then up to the cave that's quite near the transition cave towards the dam and environs. So that's where we're heading. That's where I'm hoping to get today and avoid any hassle like wolves, bears. But you know, this is the long dark, so probably both. I should get. I don't think there are any bears. No, there are no bears. Oh no, there is. There is when I head up in the direction of the cave. So it could be a both of them. Shouldn't be cougars. That hasn't appeared yet. That hasn't started. Doubt I'll bump into any moose. So, hope everybody's well. If, as I've said before, anybody is actually watching. Quite a chunk of time between, in the real world, between part 2 and this part 3, episode 3. But that probably won't be the case by the time I actually publish these online. I think I decided that I was going to do this because I'm doing this for my own self-interest, i.e. to learn how to use the editing software and things like that. I also thought anyone watching this, you're going to get to see pretty much most of the main places in Pleasant Valley where you can find stuff by the time I leave, hopefully towards the end of this episode. Because this is very good for rabbits, as you see. There's normally a couple of, quite often there's a couple of maple saplings to harvest. Not this time. There's almost always a deer to harvest, and there's a little cave up here, which if you're really, really lucky, especially in an interloper, if you're really, really lucky, you might find something useful. I'm not betting there'll be anything in here, but we'll give it a go. Hope. Just to make certain I don't miss anything. This off. Sometimes there's a bed, which is useful if you're stuck out here, and I have been. No, nothing. Yes! The gamble pays off. Fantastic.
This'll
Bedroll
come in
in
handy.
decent condition. Lump of wood. Nothing. And a corpse. Right, fantastic. that is a great start to the day. Just about lunchtime. And as I've said before, I'm not picking up rabbits and deer stuff at this stage, because it just takes too long at this stage of the proceedings. Well, for me, it just takes too much time. So I'm not doing that. I'm sure there'll be people who have played the game for a while going, why aren't you? I'm just not. I'm not chasing rabbits and gutting deer until I've got a hacksaw and I can do it at speed. And I'll probably end up having to spend a day or two tripping back round Pleasant Valley and picking up all the stuff I haven't done this time. But if I'm trying to reach 500 days, that's a good expansion of... Which expansion? What am I talking about? It's a good way of adding on days to the total. So, not apologising for it. Right. It's up here. No. Further out. Let's try it. Eat them. Have I got anything to stop food poisoning? It's just... No, not that. No, I should have picked those mushrooms. Have I got any of that? No, I've got some I can make if necessary. I don't really want food poisoning in the middle of the field. Out in the open. In the woods. Jeez, I'm having a bit of issues talking today. I do apologise. I guess out of practice, having not done this for a couple of weeks. Alright, this is a handy little road that joins up with the main road down there. I'm sure in the past I might be imagining this. I'm sure I bumped into a bear along here. I don't think you do anymore. But find out. Temperature's good. I'm actually warming up. That didn't last long. Down here, yeah. More rabbits. No, I'm not picking them up. Sometimes there's a corpse. Might be able to loot. And I hope. But it's Interloper, so I won't have anything useful. Apart from maybe a couple of... Oh, there's a bag. Blown feather. Like that, okay. Right, now the territory we're about to wander into here is, if memory serves, where the cougar spawns. So this area, a bunch of caves, rocks. I'm going to try and head for...
I need to find food.
Head for the fishing place cut, but I'm not too sure because I don't normally cut in this way. Quite a look at this weather. This has got blizzard written all over it. So yeah, cougar normally hangs around here. There's a cave in there somewhere. Don't usually go to it. Just a bit of the map I frequent often. But there is somewhere around here. It's going to be a blizzard, isn't it? Marvellous. Here we go. No. Oh no, it's just there. I was right. Change from a nice sunny day to... That's not it. What have I done? Muck that up. I need to go up here. All my angle's wrong. Too busy worrying about the weather. Go down there. That takes me back to the farmhouse. Which might have been a better call. Ah, it's over there. I knew I wasn't far off. Knew I wasn't far off. So what's there? Is that something useful sitting next to him? Or is it just wood? It's wood, but we'll take it. These, so we're getting a bit peckish. That's it, pensive pond. Need the tinder bits, I've got loads of them. That. Nothing. Okay. Door open. I'll keep going. Please. Take all of them. In the interest of being kind to my future self, which I do believe I wittered on about before. Anything in there? Last forever. Fantastic. Right. We are very much moving into blizzards like weather. The cave I want, I'm headed for, is just up here. Should be able to get it. The risk now is a meandering bear, which I really don't want to bump into because I've got nothing. I don't think a fire would light in this weather. So, fight on against the wind, and we'll go up there. Brilliant. Just looks like you can't decide whether to turn into a blizzard or not. Follow this road along there, you end up at the lookout tower thing. But we're not going in that direction. We're heading off. Well, we'll be over there in a minute. We'll just head popping up to the cave up here. Again, if I had a hacksaw, this is normally a great place for a deer. Normally a deer carcass up here. A couple of rabbits.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, damn it. What's that? Well, how much am I overweight? Not really. Most of that's wood.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, as I said, birch thing to chop. If you had an axe or a hacksaw, which you don't. And the birch thing, you know, maple thing to chop. You get a hacksaw or an axe, which I don't. Anything useful in it? Nope.
Man, I could use a drink.
Check that for some minute. I got that. There we go, full on blizzard. I knew that was coming. Yeah. Oh, down there. Mistake. Sardines, grab them.
Sure getting cold.
There we go. That's what to do. Right. Okay. We're going to try and find a trade. Now, go maps. Where you're going. This is and maybe around words. Get lost on the way down here, but not hanging around this way up. But whether I
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
What's the state of my torches? I think... Yeah, I left matches behind. That was a stupid thing to do, wasn't it? Go with this for the moment. Oh, that creepy music. Weird how music affects memory. This creepy music always reminds me of a time when I was at work and we had a bit of an uncomfortable period. Because one of the management weren't being particularly nice and there was a whole investigation into it. And while that was going on and I was playing the long dark as a way of kind of switch off from everything, because teaching can be a bit stressful. Every time that creepy music came on, I would think of this particular person, this particular manager. And even now, we're like quite a few years away from it. Even now, it still makes me think of that whole scenario every time that music kicks in. It's weird. It's not something I really want to think about. It was a great fun time in my life. Okay. Let's get out of here. Gotta get down.
I'll take it.
We'll take it. Thank you. Mate, that's more than enough. I'm carrying it cold at the moment. Paying attention. Which way am I going? I think it was this way. I hope so. I really wasn't paying attention. No, it was the other way. Time of day, enough day to get there. Okay, now what you're currently thinking is, hang on, that cave doesn't open out onto Mystery Lake, and you are quite correct. However, as you probably noticed, I'd mucked up the settings again, and you couldn't hear anything I was saying while that blizzard was going on, so everything I said in Winding River was completely unintelligible. And to be honest, I wasn't saying anything that interesting, but I didn't find anything that interesting. There was nothing amazing in loot-wise, and then we had all of the Carter Dam when I was looting it, and that's just dull. So I decided to edit it out and appear magically in Mystery Lake, just outside of the Carter Dam. So I'm going to edit all that out. It's just not worth watching. Can't hear anything. And get rid of this. Can't hear anything. And nothing interesting to look at. Like I said, I think I found a little bit of food, box of matches, a book. I think I found another book on archery, and that was it. And I was just like, it's just not worth A, me editing, and B, you watching, frankly, when you can't hear anything and nothing fun happens. And that just, the Carter Dam's just relentless, long loot slog. And you're opening doors and drawers and all kinds of stuff, and there was just nothing there. So I've skipped it all. And we've gone straight to this, and then we're going to head out. Oh, there's a wall. Oh, that was a good spot. We'll head out into the ravine, and seeing as we now have another pointless book, seeing as we now have a sleeping bag, we can get on with sleeping wherever we like. Oh, go away. You're going to be a pain, aren't you? So, yes, we're now in Mystery Lake, and we're not going to be here for long. I have no intention, or a bit of food, of hanging around here. We are going to head off to Ravine, which is great, especially if you have a bow. Love the Ravine. Great chance to get your skills up. Great chance to pick up skins and guts and have a nice supply of meat, but only if you have the requisite bits, and I don't have. So we're still now looking for.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
We're still now looking for. Squat down and get out of here. Pry bar and a hacksaw. No, got the pry bar, hammer, and a hacksaw. There's this wall. Do I stand up and make a run for it? Or is it just going to result in me dying? Okay. Still not sure about settings when I'm inside to enable me or you guys to see what's going on. I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to do in post-production, as it were, but I wasn't going to spend a lot of time using up lamp fuel. Although, having said that, I could probably do some fishing and get a nice supply of lamp fuel going. Green Coastal Highway. Up for tomato soup, thank you. Don't think there's anything under here. No. Okay. So what time? Oh, still got half the day. Awesome. Don't do another blizzard. It was nice weather when I went in. Don't know where that wolf's gone. And actually thinking about it, sometimes you can find lamp oil in ravine, but sometimes if you're lucky there's a big canister of it on the broken railway trucks. So we can hope. That's where we're going to head now.
wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
And spend too long here. I said it's better when you've got a bow and you can really get a good supply of gear going. But you can, if you know where to look. Sometimes up here is one of the places. Find some useful stuff in the thing. I have also adjusted the sound levels, I should say. I'm hoping that my voice is a bit clearer up above any game noise when it gets loud, such as the breeze, the blizzard, etc. But we'll see. Haven't worked out how to change that in post-production either. I'm not gonna lie, when they did the refresh of the animals recently, I was partly dreading them deciding to put wolves in here or some kind of predator. It's one of the very, very few proper safe spaces in the whole game. So immensely relieved when I found that they hadn't touched it. So, following the railway line. First time I came through here, decided I was going to follow the railway line. It was foggy, couldn't see anything. So I got all the way to the end of the line, found this bit was blocked, and had to kind of guess in the fog. And I ended up finding it, getting out to Coastal Highway, but it was very bizarre, so I had no idea everything that was here. It was just fog for the entire time. Now I know. Well worth a visit. What am I doing? There. Oh, nothing. There we go. And no lamp oil. It was worth a shout. It was a chance. I'll take the tools. Certainly helps speed up making arrows. Should have enough time to get, I think, to the end of the railway line and Coastal Highway. Or we may well spend the night. A couple of these while we're here. One of the best things, I forgot this, is the plentiful supply of birch bark. Birch bark. Massive difference if you're losing condition because of the cold, which well, not at the moment, which is a bit of a result. Sounds like a cow, but it's not. It's a deer. How many of these have I got? One. Two more. feeble lamp oil I've got left. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Very confusing. I'm not picking the rope up. Don't need to do that. I'm very confused. Nothing. I can't see anything. Is that lamp light so poor? There's the rope. Okay. Lighting a torch for that. A store for the custom run. I would have lugged the rope down here, stuck it onto the rope rock thingy there, and headed off down to check out whether there was any loot in the Trevor's cache at the top of Bleak Inlet. And then I would have snuck into the lookout tower and drop the rope off down there as well, because if I ever end up in Bleak Inlet and I want to escape Timberfalls, I know I can get out that way. Amazingly, of many times I do it, whatever pattern I follow, I never actually needed it, but it is just one of the things that I do. One day I'm sure it'll have a payoff, but so far, nothing. Oh, is that a box? It is a box.
Thank you.
It's okay. I'll take the food. Reserve. A piece of charcoal. One of the little oddities about the long dock is the fact that you can't jump. And I remember thinking when I first started playing it that was a bit weird. But I've kind of got used to it. I kind of don't miss it. It's very rare that I find myself going, well, I wish I could jump. So I guess I understand why they didn't put it in to begin with. And now I think it'd just be a meaningless addition. I know there are odd occasions when you get stuck and you think just a quick jump to get you out of it, but again, I guess that's part of the skill of the game and learning how to play it is. Right, so rather than get confused this time, I'm going to go backwards. It's just black. Is there anything in here at all? A waste of time, but we'll try it anyway. Nope. Sounds like the wound's died down, that'd be nice. Or is it just because I'm in a cave? No. Sounds like it has died down. Nice. That is a result, because it was annoying. I hit the rabbit. Now the reason why I'm going for the rabbits is that between here... I didn't press anything. Stupid. Again, stone throwing incompetence. Between here and the end of the railway line, there's nothing in the way of predators. So I can, doesn't matter about the smell, I can leave the stuff to, I can take my time to peel it. And no problem. It's just I didn't really think that through very well before I decided to throw a rock at it. And now, oh, there's one. Oh, there's the other. Damn it. Hiding behind the trees. This grass does not help matters. Get fed up in a minute and I'm going to stand up and I'm going to scare it away because it'll be just next to me. Running out of day. He's over there, he's run off, he's seen me. Don't know where the other one's gone, but I'm not hanging around to find out. Unless I see him now, he can live to squeak another day. They are heading off. Awesome view, as always. Okay. Find myself a screenshot actually for the thumbnail. Maybe I'll do one from over here. That's probably a better view. That'll do. There are times when I'm playing the long dark and I wish, like on a lot of games, you can go to the map and select quick travel and just magically appear at that certain point. But I think it would completely spoil the kind of the, I don't know phrases, but the the essence of the game. I think it would spoil it. The spirit of the game, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say, is if you had that kind of thing. It's not supposed to be about quick travel and fast payoffs. It's a long, dark, it's a long game. It's a long payoff. And when I'm doing this route, it's not one of the times when I think this. I think it's a really interesting little walk through the tunnel, across that bridge. Then you've got the trestle bridge just coming up. But I might do another screenshot and then I can pick. But yeah, I think at times like this, these are one of the times when I quite like the idea of having to walk without the quick travel, whatever it's called. Not gonna lie, sometimes making my way out to the far territories, that's a long walk, and I have done that from the camp office in Mystery Lake all the way through to the railway station, the abandoned railway station in the transition zone. I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head, for all three of the far territories. I've done that in one day, and that was a long walk through Full Musket, Broken Bell Road, all those kind of bits, and that was a long walk. And I remember thinking it'd be nice if we had some kind of quick walking travel, but on the whole, most of the time, I mean, if you're going to have views like this, then you want to walk through it, don't you? The sun is beginning to go down. Have I actually got a coffee? I don't think I do I? No, have I got coffee to make? If I need it. Yeah, there. I was a bit slow spotting that. So we're good. I know I'm slowly starving myself to death as well. Out. Okay, just before, I've seen somebody on YouTube do this on auto walk. Now I can't get auto walk to work on my laptop, don't know why, but he takes his hand off and you can see he's waving one hand in the air, and he's just got his hand on the mouse for direction, and he does this on auto walk. And I remember thinking, and it's not just like a one-off, he's on a run that's gone on for a long time, and he just takes that risk, and I was like, oh my goodness, don't think I'd ever do that if I had a long run at stake. I would never risk a whole run just to see if I could get the auto walk across that kink in the railway. No way. But he did it. He does it, and good on him. One of those birds there. But it's not something you'll see me doing. I think also it's my point, I'll do my usual plug for the SF Plays channel. He's still chugging away through his Stalker run. He's on episode 12 or something now. I think it's his longest run ever. Very entertaining watch.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
If I remember, I'll put a link in the comments or whatever. Not that he needs, I mean, he's got 1,000 and something people subscribe to his channel, and as of the point of me talking, I haven't even posted one of the videos yet, so me plugging his channel is a bit of a, seems a bit weird, but if you're watching, go check him out. Another view that I might... No, that's not good. I don't like that view as much as the other ones I've got, so I'm not going to do another screenshot, but still. See? And I've timed this just right. The sun is just setting. My tiredness, energy levels are pretty low. Coming to the end of the day. Yeah, this is all worked out quite nicely in the end. It'll be a nice sunset as well. So skip over here and check. Sometimes I think in Stalker, is it here or is it the other one? You can sometimes find a rifle stashed. Or am I thinking of somewhere else? Not gonna lie, I don't tend to worry about the rifle in here. I tend to get the rifle from Mystery Lake or Winding River. And it's Barb's rifle you get in a Coastal Highway. But we'll have that. My weight, yeah, me tired plus being a few kilograms overweight is definitely slowing me down. So, weather's decent enough, not much wind, so we're going to light a fire. Here between the logs, light a fire. So using that's no good. Yes, we'll burn the cash because it's not good for anything else.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Add ribbon torch. Add the handbook. We'll add the reclaimed wood. Which water we got? Oh, loads. So let's peel. See, 41 minutes. Can't I leave cooking for 41 minutes? No. So it's 20 minutes to cook. It'll probably stand for that long, so that'll do.
I am too tired.
Oh, I know what I'll do. Harvest a kilo.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yeah, because when you harvest it with your hands, you don't get everything. I was trying to work out why I'd lost so much of the rabbit, but that's because when you harvest it without a knife or a weapon or blade or something, you Stop that. We'll have a torch. Just drift over here a minute. Go look. Corpse. There's a feather. It's a weird place for feather to fall. Okay. So, nothing useful around there. Anything hidden behind? No. Let's just do a quick circumnavigation. Nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. Anything like that that's got a 10, I'm just going to lose it. Do you know what I'm going to do? Cook another potato. Do you know what? I need to get some torches. So, let's look. Let's have a look in here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Nothing. Nothing.
This will come in handy.
Again, I need a tin opener. Don't want to lose loads of the calories just because I don't have a tin opener or something sharp to open it with. Most annoying. Nope. Okay, nothing on anything. Nothing on the beds. No clothes. No, no, no. No, no. Okay. I'm gonna harvest. That'll take 40. That'll take 40. I really want to pull some, at least one torch from there.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Best, but it'll do. Right. No, I just wasted a whole match. That's annoying. Okay. I'm gonna call it a day there. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. And hopefully there won't be any dodgy editing missing large chunks out. Night.